Outpost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
The wrong spot to vacation, eh?
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second.
You will receive our most
This time,
body.
it can be different.
It begins now.
It has to.
The wrong spot to vacation, eh?
I'm not sure if they are hardcore Resident Evil fans, or how many fans there are at Tango, but I spoke with some of my coworkers who like Resident Evil.
It can be different. It has to.
Unlike all those years ago, over the past few years, people have started to recognize there are true RE fans out there.
Right, we're really grateful for that.
The one I've enjoyed the most recently would have to be Resident Evil 7. That was amazing.
Wow, thank you so much.
Oh, it was insanely good. Ever since Resident Evil 4, for me, the best one has been Resident Evil 7.
Seriously.
I played Resident Evil 7, but I haven't tried out Resident Evil Village. Someone on my team who's been playing RE for a long time also praised Resident Evil 7 highly.
Really grateful for that.
They liked Resident Evil Village as well, so I asked them which they liked more, RE7 or RE Village, and they said RE Village.
Whoa, I'm really happy to hear that.
When I asked them why, they said that even though RE7 was great for the horror, Resident Evil has always really been lacking when it comes to continuity with previous games. That's why they, as a fan of the whole series, liked RE Village.
Ok, a ver, vamos a ver. Ok, Manu dice por acá. Lo que no sé qué tal se escucha.
Probably in the past 4 or 5 years.
Thank you so much.
Since Resident Evil 7, focusing on horror was good. And when it came to directing,
Ok,
as
ahí
with other
debería estar
titles,
mejor, creo.
each director did their thing, and they brought out something great for each game
¿Se
by
escucha
adding
todo bien?
something
A ver,
special
Manu,
for each of the titles.
confírmame, Manu, eso. Sé que se escucha todo bien, todo perfecto. Okay,
That has been the case for all of the franchise titles.
A ver, supuestamente no se puede.
There are some players who became the fans of the brand regardless of one feature or another. But something
Thank you
that
so
cannot be
much.
achieved since Resident Evil 7, like 5 to 10 years old, was
Me
good.
confirma si que se escucha
And when
todo
it came
bien.
to directing,
Okay,
how
ahí
big
está.
RE
Que no hay
is as a
problema.
brand, their thing, and they brought out something great for each game
¿Se
by
escucha
adding
todo bien?
something.
Ok, vale, ahí lo tenemos. Ok, tenemos exactamente 5 personas que nos están viendo. Vale. 30 segundos. Madre mía. 10. Ay, caramba. 10 segundos, vamos. Vale, dice Manuel, todo perfecto. Vamos ahí. Empezamos. Ok, empezamos.
Oh my, company? How on earth
Vale, creo que
did you
empezamos
get
con
in here?
un poco de Resident Evil Village.
Don't fret. I have no intention of making a meal of you. Please call me the Duke. I am but a humble merchant, purveyor of goods to lords and ladies, prophets and priestesses.
Okay.
I do so strive to please my patrons. I hope we can become well acquainted. But of course it is not I who is on display here, but rather the wares on offer for you. I deal in all manner of commerce, but today I trade in knowledge. This place is a veritable hoard of information, gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price. But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur. Please, take a gander.
Ok, empezamos con la redacción con el Duque. Vale. World Premiere, ok. Capcom.
Happy half birthday, Rose. I just want to find my daughter. I'll always be there for you, no matter what.
Vale, esta es la nueva modalidad que va a salir pronto como para tercera persona. La verdad creo que esto es innecesario por el tema de que ya hay bastantes mods de Resident Evil cuando salió para PC. Pero bueno, este es un lanzamiento oficial, así que bueno, lo que se venga.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
Vale, este es el nuevo DLC que va a salir pronto con la hija de Ethan Winters, Rosemary.
Try to imagine what he might have said to me.
Here.
No matter. Your imminent demise.
Oh, ok, el Duque.
Is inevitable.
I love you, but I won't let anything happen to Rose.
Ok, esta es la versión Gold Edition, vale. Es la que va a venir incluida con la expansión de Rosemary. El 28 de... 8 días. Vale, solamente queda 8 días para que salga.
I'm Kento Kinoshita, the director of the Winter's expansion. Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
You said you had something important to tell me?
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story. So the setting this time is the realm of consciousness. Going back one more time to that village. The word nightmare is synonymous with fear. For instance, if you've ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic, can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life. I wanted the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories and nightmares that still haunt people to this day. We wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the Mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character. There are characters called Lords, and playing as them allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters. We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating enemy after enemy. In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy the FPS genre. So we wanted to make a third-person mode for those players, to enjoy the game to its fullest. While there's still a sense of immersion and fear with a third-person perspective, when the player character dies, it doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying. And you can enjoy playing it as a game to confront the fear that it creates, which is a very different experience. I think third-person mode is a perfect way for people to return to Resident Evil Village, as both a game and an experience. Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look. Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really enjoy the expansion. Please look forward to it. Thank you.
Now we have an amazing announcement for you. Starting today, a demo for the third-person mode will be available. Here is the release date and platforms for the demo. This demo can be played for a total of 60 minutes in third-person mode, or the previously existing first-person mode.
Bueno, estos detalles ya se había mencionado anteriormente, pero bueno.
No. Doesn't change anything.
Estamos volviendo a repasar todo lo que se había mencionado anteriormente.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
Let's have some fun, people.
Move out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Vale. Está chévere ese. Reverse.
Resident Evil ReVerse is free content for those who own Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil Village Gold Edition.
Okay, vale.
This game has crossplay, and you can fight players across all platforms. Those who already own Resident Evil Village will be able to participate in the early access period starting October 24th. Additionally, updates are planned for Resident Evil ReVerse after it has been officially released. Here are some details for the early access and updates.
Vale, solamente está disponible para aquellos que tengan el juego original. Así que para aquellos que no lo tengan comprado el Resident Evil Village,
Resident Evil Village will be playable on even more platforms.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Sandmel, and I'm part of the GPU software team at Apple. During the keynote at our Worldwide Developers Conference, Capcom announced Resident Evil Village will be coming to the Mac later this year and will take full advantage of the power and performance of Apple Silicon. We couldn't be more excited that the game will be available to Mac users around the world beginning Friday, October 28th. Resident Evil Village is the first project based on Capcom's RE engine to support the Mac and runs natively on Apple Silicon. And since the game is optimized to take advantage of Metal 3 features like Metal Effects upscaling, gameplay is incredibly responsive, with high frame rates and beautiful visuals. This means that every Mac, from MacBook Air to Mac Studio, will be able to play Resident Evil Village with ease. Stay tuned for more information soon.
Hello everyone, I am Midoro from Ubitus.
And I am Yonatani from Ubitus.
It is a great honor to be taking part in this global project of the Resident Evil franchise on cloud with Capcom. With the launch of the cloud version, not only fans from Japan, but from all over the world can play the game on Nintendo Switch without thinking about the download time.
The application size is small, but the users can experience smooth gameplay of up to 60 FPS while playing it in multiple modes that Nintendo Switch offers, such as TV mode, tabletop mode, and handheld mode.
It is great to be able to focus on the gameplay without thinking about storage space or the download time. You can also check your network environment by playing the demo before you pre-order or purchase the game.
The game can be pre-ordered or purchased after you play the demo. This is to make sure that those who are playing a cloud game for the first time, or may have concerns, can test it and enjoy the game.
With 5G mobile network technology being so widespread recently, the barrier between installing the game and playing it on cloud is getting smaller and smaller.
We hope you will enjoy it and marvel at the technology of cloud gaming as well as its future through the release of Resident Evil Village Cloud.
Resident Evil Village Cloud will be available on October 28th, and the Winter's Expansion DLC will follow on December 2nd. Furthermore, RE2 Cloud will launch on November 11th, followed by the RE3 Cloud on November 18th, and RE7 Cloud will be available on December 16th.
How delightful.
Okay.
Such delectable information ought to be savored. What's that? You want more? What a greedy thing you are. No, it's quite all right. I love to see a healthy appetite. I'll do my best to sate your hunger. Come, have a look at this.
Hello everyone. I'm the producer of Resident Evil 4, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. I'm here today to deliver the newest information about the title. First, please enjoy this new gameplay footage.
Anyone home? Hey. I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on? What was that?
Bruce. This is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Vale, los aldeanos están totalmente cambiados, o sea, están totalmente diferentes. Así que... Ok, esta jugabilidad es mucho más realista, la verdad. Ha cambiado totalmente, ¿eh? Lo bueno es que va a estar para PC y tanto para consolas como para PC, así que no hay de qué preocuparse si es que no tienen para la consola. Vale, la motosierra. La típica motosierra, ok. Se ve bueno, se ve increíble, ¿eh? La aventó la señora por ahí. Suave, suave, suave con la motosierra. Sí, Jonathan, estoy en YouTube ahorita en vivo, sino que no lo puedo transmitir por TikTok porque me puede detectar copyright, por eso es que no lo estoy transmitiendo por ahí. Pero pueden ir a mi canal de YouTube, está recontra nítido, así que si gustan pasarse por ahí y ver en una mejor calidad, pues pueden ir a mi canal de YouTube. Vale, vale, vale.
What did you think? As you just saw, we are paying respect to the original game's world, while implementing new ideas and state-of-the-art graphics to strengthen the core concepts of the title. We think this game will provide a fresh experience, with a sense of familiarity if you played the original, that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will enjoy.
No fucking way.
The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release. Leon fights back with firearms, close combat maneuvers, a newly added parry using his knife, and more.
Vale, ahora sí podemos hacerle pare a la motosierra por lo que vemos. Con un cuchillo es más que suficiente, ¿eh?
Just as in the original, using the attaché case effectively will be key.
Claramente se ve otra cosita con el remake. Qué viejos tiempos, qué recuerdos. El bonero. Chale, tío, se va increíble. Ok, el buhonero se ve más recargado que nunca con todas las armas listas para la batalla. Madre mía.
We are rebuilding the original game while respecting its core experience, adding new ideas and modernizing the playfield.
De la motosierra se ve también bastante bueno.
Now I'd like to share some new information regarding this product's release. We announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be
Estamos en YouTube en vivo ahorita.
In addition to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and PC. The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost. I'd like to introduce 2 other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition.
A ver, eso me interesa, me interesa.
The first is the Deluxe Edition, which will be available for all platforms. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map, and more. Next is the physical
Se ve pulenta. Me encanta esa figura.
This edition includes the contents of the Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map, art book, soundtrack, and more. Also, pre-orders start today. If you pre-order the Standard Edition, you'll receive the Attaché Case Gold and Special Charm handgun ammo. If you pre-order the Deluxe Edition or Collector's Edition, you'll receive the Standard Edition pre-order bonuses, as well as Attaché Case Classic and Special Charm Green Herb. If you pre-order the digital version on the PlayStation Store, you'll receive a mini soundtrack. You can secure these bonuses by pre-ordering Resident Evil 4. Thank you for watching so far. We are working hard to create a game that everyone will enjoy. So please, look forward to it. Before I go, we have one more update for you. Let's take a look.
Ok, otra World Premiere, a ver qué nos dan. A ver. Otro gameplay de Resident Evil 4, creo. Sí, otro gameplay.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe some missing señorita?
Ok, está Luis Cera.
Ashley, where are you?
Your soul.
Vale. Esa estuvo buena. Esa toma estuvo buena.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders.
Bueno, claramente esta Ashley se ve mucho mejor que la anterior.
What do we do?
The last lambs are escaping.
We need to go. I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ok, Ada Wong. Ok, conserva la misma apariencia que tuvo en la 2, ¿ah? Así que ojito ahí. Chale, tío, madre mía, ¿qué es esto? Uy, el pez, vale, el pez sigue dentro del juego, vale. No han cambiado esa parte. Vale, el alcalde también. El alcalde también se ve bastante returbio. Vale, nuevo tráiler tenemos. Se ve increíble también. Vale, la verdad que en este tráiler ha mostrado mucho más de lo que vimos en el anterior tráiler.
Did you enjoy the Resident Evil showcase? Let's recap. First, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition launches on Friday, October 28th.
Ok, 8 días nomás. Está aquí nomás la vuelta. Vale.
You could purchase the Winter's Expansion DLC separately. The Winter's Expansion includes 3 additional modes. The third-person mode, so you can enjoy the main game in a new perspective.
El de tercera persona no me llama mucho la atención porque ya ha habido mods para eso, así que.
Shadows of Rose. Oh, yes, a demo for the third-person mode will be available today. Don't forget. The early access period for Resident Evil.
Vale, el Reverse también se ve bastante interesante de jugar.
Resident Evil Village Cloud, playable on Nintendo Switch via a cloud service, will be available starting October 28th. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 7 are also coming to Nintendo Switch via cloud at a later date.
Nintendo Switch, vaya, eso sí es inesperado.
Resident Evil Village will be released on October 28th. The newest entry in the series, Resident Evil 4, will release on Friday, March 24th, 2023, and you can pre-order it today. We hope you look forward to it. Thank you very much for watching.
Ok, este nuevo tráiler de Resident Evil 4 se ve fantástico. Han mostrado muchas cosas que no vimos en el anterior tráiler.
Such a grand display, I should hope so. Oh, I'm afraid I have an appointment I must attend to. Just a bit of bartering with another merchant. An odd chap, but his information's good. And I shouldn't say any more. Anyway, I do hope I'll see you again. I'll strive to prepare a suitably satisfying stock of goods.
Vale, creo que ya acabó el showcase. Sí, terminó. Ok amigos, eso fue el showcase de Resident Evil 4 y también Village. Se presentaron muchas nuevas novedades bastante interesantes. El tráiler que salió de Resident Evil 4 Remake también se ve increíble. Detalles bastante alucinantes, como vemos. Hemos visto al alcalde, hemos visto al buhonero, entre otras cositas más. También a los aldeanos. Bastante chido. A ver qué dicen por acá en los comentarios.
Company? How on earth did you get in here? Oh, please don't fret. I have no intention of making a meal of you. Please call me the Duke. I'm but a humble merchant, purveyor of goods to lords and ladies, prophets and priestesses. I do so strive to please my patrons. I hope we can become well acquainted. But of course it is not I who is on display.
Vale, ¿qué les pareció estas nuevas adelantos de Resident Evil 4? Ahí leo sus comentarios por acá.
But today I trade in knowledge. This place is a veritable hoard of information gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price. But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur. Please, take a gander.
Ok amigos, esto fue lo que se presentó en el showcase. Bastante cosas interesantes se ha visto. El nuevo tráiler de Resident Evil 4 fue lo que más destacó de todo esto. Y bueno, eso fue todo el live del día de hoy. Pues con esto ha sido todo. Creo que yo me despido. Hasta una próxima.